Hello, my name is Morgan Potter, and I am currently residing in Scottsdale, Arizona. I have experience with children. First, babysitting at a young age. I volunteered in the preschool at my high school, and then I was a nanny for quite a few years. And now and then I became a paraprofessional in public school, and now I get to work with individuals both diagnosed with autism and typically developing in a integrated preschool program. I also am an RBT because our clinic is not only an ABA clinic but also a preschool. So I have quite a bit of experience informally and formally with children. Mostly, I am really excited to be able to learn how to support the development of both my typically developing kids and their peers diagnosed with autism throughout this course. Something new that I was able to see within viewing the module this week was that a big part of motivating children to take on the extra work of reading and writing must be letting them see how the permanence and portability of writing can widen the scope of that influencing, expressing, and informing, as stated by Roscoe's, Christie, and Richgills in 2003, and this was found on page 5. So I had not previously considered incorporating activities like restaurant or something that may present the importance of having written language. It definitely makes sense that they are able to communicate verbally, so their motivation to learn these new skills may be limited. And so I really like the idea of finding ways to make it exciting and necessary for them to have written language, which would also increase their motivation to acquire these skills. With that said, something familiar that I saw within the content this week is, according to page 2, Roscoe's, Christie, and Richgills in 2003 state that children's early reading and writing learning, in other words, is embedded in a larger developing system of oral communication. So something that I am currently doing in my workplace is that we have a shared story time twice a day, which directly relates to another recommendation of them on page 2 to read aloud to your class once or twice a day, exposing children to numerous enjoyable stories, poems, and information books. This is something that I have seen definitely impact their skills, not only specifically related to manipulating books, but also their verbal language and receptive identification of things within their environment. I have seen them excited to view the books, learning how to turn the pages in the book, and I've even seen this positively impact their motivation to find a book independently and sit in a corner of our classroom. We call it a cozy corner. It's kind of like a library. And although they may not be able to read the words in the book, they are manipulating the book, turning it page by page, looking left to right, those foundational skills that are being modeled within the shared story times every day. So I definitely see how the strategies mentioned within the article definitely can impact the children in our workplaces positively, and I can't wait to see what else we explore throughout this semester. Thank you.